Here we go. All right, we are live. It would seem we are live. Let me just verify. Yes, awesomeness. Welcome to the first kickoff party for the hashtag Stella Shawl. Cal, you're all very welcome. We're all very excited. We've been waiting for a while to be able to crochet this shawl. This crochet along is all about the Stella Shawl. The pattern is from Julme Conradie. On social media, she's known as My Square Hat. She's a South African designer. She has amazing patterns. And probably for the last 3-4 years, I've wanted to crochet the Stella Shawl. And what best way to grab a few people together and all do it at the same time, right? So we're having this first kickoff party now at 11 o'clock South African time. And then we will have another kickoff party at 1900 hours South African time tonight again. And that is just to make sure that everyone around the world can be able to join in on the fun. And yes, enjoy the kickoff party. So we have already 2 members on the panel today on my live stream. So the people that you will see on your screen is people that's part of the crochet along, and it's also part of our WhatsApp group. And we can all sit here and discuss and show you our shawls, and then you can comment on YouTube and give us your feedback or ask interesting questions. And we would love to hear your feedback. So I have started my shawl last night. And the reason why I started my shawl last night was I knew I had a little birdie told me that it's a good idea not to try to start the shawl on the live, especially maybe with me as being the host, because I will sit here and just try to figure it out. So I started last night. And do you want to see my progress? I'm not like far, but I'm past the difficult or the more niggly part where the startup is. So let's maybe talk about my yarns first. For those that's maybe still interested, you are still welcome to join. And even though we're a week in or 2 weeks into the shawl and the crochet along, you will need 2 times 1,000 meters of fingering weight yarn. You can even use, she says in the pattern, you can even use sport weight yarn or even light double knit yarn. And I have this yarn flowers. This is my color B. And this is my color A. Also a yarn art flowers. And this is my progress.
It's looking so good.
Right? And I'm telling you, once you're part the setup of the starting of the shawl, I can see us starting to fly. I mean, single crochet and linen stitch, isn't that just the best? That is some of my favorite crochet stitches. So I'm very excited. All right, so I would love to see Sylvia's here from Australia. Sylvia, tell us your progress, your yarns. We would love to see
I haven't done any progress. I only have yarn at the moment. I'm planning to start tomorrow. So I have 2 colors.
Oh, it's pretty.
A little bit.
It's beautiful. It's like a green and a yellow, right?
Yes, green, yellow. So the yellow has gray inside.
Yeah.
And the light green has a dark green inside.
Oh, wow.
So I thought I'll take probably this one from the outside with the light yellow. And the darker yellow from the inside. So I'll have the light and the dark alternating.
Yeah.
So this one is 100% cotton. That's the brand. And I've got 800 meters. So I know in the pattern it says, you know, you can finish wherever you run out of the yarn. So I'll see how far it is to.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
looking forward to this.
Oh yes, definitely. Have you started reading the pattern already in the start?
Yes.
Not?
So yeah. I've got the pattern all printed out, and I was, you know, watching their WhatsApp and seeing all the comments everyone was saying, and I go, is it that difficult? Let me read this.
I think it's, you know what I think what is our block, a mental block, is just because, let me just, I want to see if there's comments coming in. It's because you have the one starting color, and then you start like with a new color, and then you join the two sides. And that I think, like, I've never done that. It's so brilliant. I was thinking, how did she get to writing this pattern? It's so interesting.
So is it like a 3D?
Yeah, almost. So you start the first pattern, the first color, and then you put it aside, and then you start the second color, and then you join them together on top of each other. And it's so interesting. I'm so fascinated with how she got to be able to design the start of this. It's really interesting.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, for sure. No, for sure. And you know what's really interesting to me is that you knitted the vertices unite almost with the same type of colors, right?
I think the other ones were more autumn, and these are more spring colors. They're the more vibrant colors.
Okay.
See, I had this one at home maybe for 2 years. And then the last 2 weeks I was on holidays, driving past the same shop. I bought that one. So I stopped over and I said to the lady, do you have any more of these? And she only had this one left. And I go, perfect.
Yes.
I don't have to make a choice. It will go perfectly with the yellow.
That is awesome. Yes. That's so awesome. All right. Before we continue to Getreide and AJ, Ingrid is saying, hi, Yaleen, Getreide, and Sylvia, and AJ. Your yarn and setup rows are gorgeous, Yaleen. The setup rows are my headache at the moment. Yes, I think, Ingrid, take it slow. I took probably last night 3 hours. Doing it twice over, understanding what is needed, where I need to put my front post double crochet and back post double crochet. So it takes some exercise, and then once you've got the hang of it, you just know what to do. All right, then Getreide. Getreide, you know, is one of those people that can't contain herself. And she when I announced the crochet along, she was so excited. She got the yarn, and then she sort of started before the 1st of May. And I said, you know, I will not banish you. It's not the end of the world. We are very nice people. But can you just maybe put it like under like lock and key? Because we don't want to feature a full completed shawl by the 1st of May. And she kindly did that. So when she shared her photo on this group this morning about her toddler shawl, as she calls it, I really had to laugh, because I realized this toddler, the teething issues is sorted out. This toddler is on its way to become a teenager. It's so pretty. So, Getreide, please talk about your shawl and show us your yarn. And
so,
yeah, you can continue.
Okay, I need to start at the beginning. So I bought 3 skeins from the brand new dyer in Cape Town called Dreamspell Dye Works. So it was these 3, and they arrived at my house, and then they made friends with these 3 skeins of Luna. So the 6 of them conspired, and they started whispering things in my ears, and I just had to listen to them. They wanted to be a Stella, and they ran out of patience more than what I did. It took about 3 hours. It took about 3 hours for them to convince me. But yeah, so then I started my Stella, and I was very, very good. I locked my project up in my car so
Wow.
that I can only work on it when I go out somewhere. So she's this big now.
Wow.
I don't know which side I like best, so you're seeing both. And I'm really enjoying how the different colors is playing with each other, and as she grows, like the way that the stripes come out in the linen section versus the SE section, it's such an enjoyable crochet. And for the guys that's struggling, I can guarantee you from the bottom of my heart, it's those first 5 rows. Once you start seeing sections labeled as linen and SE section and things like that, once you see that and you're there, you're past the worst part. It's just difficult to get there, but byt vast, druk deur, you can do it.
I agree with you. I think the moment let me just see my pattern quickly. It's actually even starting at row 4 on the pattern. From row 4, it's like really, because the shawl with its different sections, it's really already divided into, this is your linen section, this is your single crochets, this is your linen, etc. So once you get to row 4, it's becoming, now, okay, this is now what I need to do.
Yes.
Yeah, and then it's
and
a full
after that, yeah, it's a 4-row repeat. It's a little bit complex in the beginning to keep track of where in the 4-row repeat you are, but you get to a point where you just look 3 rows down. What did you do? Was it a chain or a SE at that point? And then you carry on, because your SE section is just the same every row. It just matters where you put your marker. So yeah, it's a very relaxing crochet once you get past that initial stress.
Yes, and I mean, what is so amazing is Julme also acknowledges that in the pattern. She's telling you, just keep on going. The first part might be a little bit more stressful, but once you pass this, it will fly. It will just fly.
Absolutely.
And then I also witnessed this morning on our group that you're also used for outsourcing purposes for the startup of the shawl.
You see, you know, when you have a baby, right? You don't know what's going on. So you turn to the person who's been through the teething already. Get excited.
But I was thinking to myself, this is so unfair, because you are now not going to deal with the stresses that we've been doing, and now you have this outsourcing friend that is just gladly assisting you. And so I want to know, are you feeling really peaceful and non-stressed at the moment? No, I'm talking about you, AJ, because you didn't start your shawl.
I did try and start my shawl twice. She did a good attempt, and she did the beginning rows. I basically just helped her with the joining rows and then the next one, just to work it back, because from that point on it's neat, everything's sitting how it should be sitting, your markers is where your markers should be, and it's not confusing anymore. But my yarn is speckly.
Yeah, I want to, because I was jealous, AJ, of you having your things outsourced. That's what
I kept flipping it upside down because I couldn't see which way round the stitches were. So I kept flipping my joining. So then I had a moment.
Oh man! But show us your colors.
Sure.
Your yarn.
So these are from Malabrigo. So they both speckly.
Oh, it's
but
pretty.
This one's more blue and this one's more red.
Okay.
And then I've got this purple that I'm holding with it, and I dyed it myself.
Oh, wow. It's going to be beautiful.
Thank you. So
baby.
Sorry?
Show us your baby. Oh, it's pretty. Hold on. Let me pin you. Pretty.
I'm very happy with it.
It's going to be beautiful. Are you enjoying the sections now?
Yes. Still not quite. I'm on 5B.
5B. Oh, no, you are on your way, girl. You're on your way. All right, let's quickly look at the comments. Susanna, hi Susanna. She says, hello, Yaline, Getruida, and Sylvia. And then Ingrid says, it will be my number 5 try. I ripped back 4 times already. I have a lovely ombre pink by Cotton Kings by Hobby. And either a lavender willet or a deep navy blue by Skepius. I cannot decide, laugh out loud. Oh my goodness, but okay, so you've got an ombre pink. So you want to pair it with either a lavender willet or a deep navy blue by Skepius. Oh, both will look beautiful. Good luck with that decision, Ingrid. Good luck with that decision. All right, and then we have Karen that's also joining us on the Zoom. I don't know, Karen, do you want to show us your thingies?
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I cannot see you.
Okay, I haven't started yet, so yeah, I'm just here for information and get some tips and see what colors are you using. So I was thinking of a pink, like a pinkish colors. Yeah, because I love actually purple and pinks. So yeah.
I think that will be beautiful. It's the same type of colors than Ingrid that she's talking about. Yeah, and I think that's a great idea, Karen. Let's talk about some tips. And I want to, because Getruida is now the starter shawl guru, I think we need to ask her some tips of what she think will be valuable when you start your shawl. What is the tips, Getruida, that you can give to the people starting the shawl?
I think maybe something that would help is when you get to the point where you have to join them, to take stitch markers or clips, if you have tiny clips, and pin the bottoms together so that the back doesn't end up flopping, because you got to work in the front and then in the back and then in the front and then in the back. So what I found, especially with AJ's yarn, it's so quickly that like part of it flips or pushes in a different way, and then when you try to see what's going on at the back, but you're looking like from the top, you're not looking from a natural direction, it's hard to like try and see where it should be going. I think that's one thing that might help. And then I was also a bit cheeky. I sent Julme a message to ask if I can maybe make a video of me doing the beginning and then post that. I just want to get her approval, because like it is a paid pattern and I don't want to have her IP walking all over the internet without permission. But I did offer to maybe post it that it's behind a link only access. And I think that might also help, is to see how it goes. Then the last thing, the thing that helped me the most personally, was the charts. So I don't know if people are comfortable with reading the crochet charts, but sometimes it's difficult to tell where a stitch should go, because when Julme says, for example, chain 3, that counts as HDC and a chain 1, when she refers to that chain 1 again, she refers to the chain 1 space. But when you look at your work, it looks like a chain 3 space, which can be a bit confusing. But then when you look at the charts, it's very obvious. So you can see exactly where your stitch should be going, what post it should be wrapping around, all that kind of stuff. So the charts was really lifesavers for me.
All right. Thank you for that information. I think that is really, you gave us 3 tips there, which is really, really helpful. And I think that's a great idea. We'll hear what Julme is saying about you videographing some of the techniques there. I think it will be helpful, and I think she will be willing to do that. But let's see. It's her copyright and her work. Let's hear what she's saying. Yeah, for sure. All right. So Susanna says, I'm not a knitter, and the pattern has so many letters and words to read. My mind just wasn't taking it in. So I think it might be too advanced for me, as I've been crocheting just over a year. So Susanna, I think you're part of our group, and I think if Julme is giving us permission to do that, it will help if we will have a tutorial maybe even on the group. But I also follow up with Julme and find out if we can do something like that so that it is helpful. But because the moment you get into that bigger stage shawl, and you know exactly this section is a single crochet section, this is linen stitch section, it becomes really, really easy. Then it's almost no brain, no thinking. You just basically go, and you just have to know for the linen stitch section on which row do you need to end with a chain, and on which row do you need with a single crochet for the linen stitch area. That is basically the short and long of it. So Susanna, don't lose hope. We're gonna sort you out. We're gonna try to sort you out. Then Susanna is also saying hello to the other panelists. I cheated for the others by reading their names on the screen. So it's Karen and also AJ joining us, Susanna. Don't worry. I don't think everybody is taking offense at all. All right. So yeah, I'm going to try to do a few rows. I'm now on row 7B. I have to start 7B with my second color. And what is interesting also about this pattern is that you work 2 rows from one side to the other side. So you first row work with row A, going around in the row to the other side, and then you start again on the other side with your color B, and then the 2 colors meet each other on the other side. So it's a really nice construction, and I'm really, like I said, I'm so in awe of how she wrote this pattern, especially the start of. I would have give up. I would have had this idea probably, not really, but I mean, and then I would struggle to be able to write this pattern, and then I will just give up. But she persevered and wrote this amazing startup of this pattern. I'm really like impressed. I don't know if you agree, Getruida.
No, absolutely, through and through. The first time I did it, because I also had to rip back, I think once, once. Twice, because you changed your hook size as well. I have incredibly tight crochet tension, so I really need to experiment with my hooks when I work. But the first time I tried, I had to rip back when it was still small. The second time I worked a bit, and then I realized the SE section on, I think it was a formal that I used, was just too tight, and it's not going to be very floppy. And then I went up to a 4.5, and I'm very happy with that result. So I did it 3 times, and that's why I'm now the professional. But yeah, like it's just, you just got to go slow, really. I think I haven't answered your first question now. I forgot what it was.
My question was, what was my question?
Welcome to my ADHD.
I'm busy now crocheting, so I'm trying to multitask, and that's not always a great idea.
The construction, don't think it's amazing. Oh, yes.
Yes.
So with this whole experiment of doing it 3 times, the first time I was like, this woman is smoking something. The second time I was, this is absolutely brilliant. And the third time, I think that we should give her like a crochet degree, because it is ridiculously smart.
Yes.
It's really, really interesting. Just trust the process, go through. At the end, when it starts like making sense, it just blows your mind completely.
Yes. You know what I really, and last night when I was starting the shawl, it took me probably 3 hours just to do the first 5 rows, and I ripped out also like twice or thrice, I can't remember. And then I was like, oh, word, I'm hosting this and I'm horrible. How am I going to do this? And but then the challenge, and it's really a challenging start, and I love that, because some patterns just don't challenge you. And what I like is this is in the beginning, and then it's over and done, and then you have an enjoyable crochet. You almost forget. It's like, I think for some people giving birth, you have so much pain, and then you enjoy a child, and you almost forget how painful it was. I think it's going to be the same type of experience. But this is such an amazing crochet pattern, and such a brilliant construction. And I agree with you with, she needs to, it's like having a degree or something in the construction of this. I don't know how she get to this, but it's the first time I'm experiencing something like that on a crochet level. And that challenged me, and I had to go back and really like read properly and slow. So don't think that you're going to start your shawl and it's going to be quick. You have to really sit and read each row properly, look at her photograph that she's applying, look at the diagram or the chart pattern for that specific row. And if you have to start twice, if you have to start a third time, a fourth time, or the fifth time, it's fine. You're going to learn something. It's really, I was really surprised last night with the construction and the challenges, and it's really amazing pattern. Yeah. All right, let's see some of the comments. Ingrid says, oh my goodness, it would be awesome if Julme agrees to a tutorial. Seriously helpful. And I think she might be willing, but let's not talk on her behalf. And then Susanna says, nearly all I know from now is from video tutorials. I've only recently been trying to switch to reading patterns and getting familiar with charts. So this is a great growing opportunity and learning new things, Susanna. So don't be scared. We will try to assist you as far as possible. And you know what was interesting? I don't crochet as much. And recently my crochet has been granny squares. So last night I had to make sure front post double crochet, back post double crochet and treble. Is it like twice around your crochet hook? Okay, it's like that. Okay, great for treble. And then front post, it is like going at the back of the post and whatever. I had to make sure because I was not, you forget when you don't do it all the time.
You do forget.
Yeah, as I had to, Susanna, I was on YouTube searching front post double crochet, back post double crochet, treble stitch. Let me just make sure and use terms, what it is. Then she says, I do mosaic crochet and with 2 colors in a row. So I'm used to going right to left, then right to left. Whoa, stop it. My tongue is looking from right to left. So I'm familiar with that. I've learned a lot already from what has been said already. Oh, that's awesome. That is why we are doing this. That makes me happy. And then Susanna also greeted Ingrid. Hello, Ingrid, she says.
I have a question.
Yes.
Oh, how did you choose which color to use for A and B? Is there one of the colors is used for the posts or both colors are used?
So what happens is that the one color, like in this section, color A will do this post on the back, and this is my color B. So both colors are having shine
on the posts.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. So it doesn't really matter.
No, both of them will get the.
I just think where it does matter is on the edges. Because your color A will be always on the outside and your color B running on the inside. So with AJ, for example, where she's got a highly speckled one and then a semi-solid one, it makes a little bit more sense to have the semi-solid one as color A. So it sort of frames all of those speckles. So I would say pick your favorite one as color A.
Yes. Also because it helps you remember, think of A as like top, right? And then it's like my top color, number A. That just helps me remember, am I on row 5A or 5B because I'm working with my favorite one. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So what she's saying is that color A will always be almost have like a line at the bottom, like an edge. So your color A will be your framing color, but both colors will shine in the shawl. So in the edge of this side, you will have your color A.
And I don't think that there's even a right side and a wrong side on the shawl. So if you want to have the green show more or the yellow show more on that day, you just twist it which side you want it.
Yeah.
I think that is what is so amazing, because I was looking at the pattern last night and I was like, okay, so when is she going to tell us the right side and the wrong side? And then the thing dropped and I was realizing both is the right side. This is brilliant.
And what hook size are you using, Erling?
So I love when I crochet, I don't like stiff fabric at all. So the pattern calls for 3.5 millimeter. So I immediately took out my 4 millimeter hook last night. And then I started, and then I realized it's going to be too big for what I want. And the 3.5 is actually perfect for because I'm a very loose crocheter. I don't have a trader's gauge, luckily. So I'm using a 3.5. I went down to the size that is indicated in the pattern.
We are also using merino, so clumps, whereas the whorls, they tend to stay where they're told. Whereas the merino, it wants to stretch out, because I'm also using a 4.5 and I'm not a tight crocheter. But because of using the merino, I find that it wants to grow, whereas the cotton with the yarn art or the whorls, it kind of stays where it's told.
Yeah, because this is a cotton with a acrylic, right? 55% and 55%. So, and what is interesting, the first time I'm working with a yarn art, I've worked with skepiers and with Kismet rainbows, and it's like 4 significant strands where you can almost splice the yarn, if I can say
this one's the same.
Yes, and this yarn art, I don't know if you can see, but it's really well
twisted,
yes. So I was so surprised starting with it, because I was expecting the same type of familiar skepiers type of yarn, but it is not. And so I had to go down to a 3.5. Karina from Murakuzi Bags, she says, beautiful shawl, makes me want to learn to crochet. Karina, I think it's time for you. It's time. It's obvious a sign. Obviously. Susanna says, oh my goodness, that's brilliant, because I was having a hard time trying to pick which color was which. All right, so that was helpful too, Susanna. That's awesome. And then Susanna was also greeting Karina to say hello, Karina. Karen, have we assisted with the tips to be able for you to make a choice? I don't think Karen.
If I can unmute. I'm on my cell phone, so that's what's a bit difficult. So yes, thanks a lot. Yeah.
It's been helpful. Oh, that's good.
Yes, thanks a lot.
No worries. That's great. So next time we can see your colors.
Yeah.
What yarn are you going to use, Karen?
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I'll have a look at the stores and see what I'm going to do, because I don't have a lot of supply at home that I can start with. So yeah.
I saw Kismet rainbow cakes is on the market again. And
okay.
I think there might be, because Karen is also staying in Bloemfontein. I think that, right, Karen? I'm not confusing somebody with somebody.
No. You're right.
So I think Yarn Stash collection might have some of these Kismet cakes.
Okay.
And they are really, really beautiful to work with. I can highly recommend them. I don't know what they cost these days, but that is a great rainbow cake for what we are doing for the Stella Shawl.
Thanks. I will definitely have a look.
No worries. Thanks, Karen. All right. So, is there any other comments that you would like to give in terms of your shawl? How's it going? How's your week been? Sylvia, what are you working on? Because you are not starting your shawl today. What are you working on?
I am doing a granny square blanket. Not granny square, granny stripe blanket.
Oh, that's pretty. I love those colors.
I'm like...
It's beautiful.
This is probably halfway. So I've got the same amount of yarn again.
Is it a project from somebody or?
Yes. So it's going to be for my daughter's house. It was funny because I've made her a couple of blankets, and then she said, and her dog Sully, he loves all the blankets, and I said to her, okay, I can make him a blanket. And then I started this blanket and it was way too big for the dog, and my daughter goes, no, this is too good for him, he has to share with me. So yes, so this is going to be a shit around the house blanket.
Nice. That's lovely. Yeah, these animals that have such great lives, right?
Oh, they do.
I mean, I made our border collie a granny square coat from merino yarn. Can you imagine that? I was like, Charlotte, do you know how spoiled you are? And she walks around with that coat like she's the queen of the house. And I think she knows how special it is. So I just love it. It's beautiful. I'm still on the way where I think I can see Katrina is just going. I'm still where I need to just like check the pattern to know that I'm on the right track, you know.
So
you'll get there.
You'll see that if you look at where the increases sit on
Yes.
your row A's, if I remember correctly now, you'll be increasing your side linen stitch sections. On your row B's, you increase your middle linen sections with a stitch.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, can you just say that again, please? I want to make notes.
So when you work with color A,
Yeah.
you're going to be increasing a stitch on your wings, on the edges.
Okay, so that's linen stitches on the edges, okay?
Yes. And then when you work with color B, you'll be increase a stitch on either side of your middle linen stitch panel.
Okay, I'm not following. So wait, hold on. Let me just do this, ne? So for color A,
yes,
you're going on the linen stitch
on the outside.
Increase on this side.
Yes, on both sides of them.
For your color B,
you'll be increasing in the middle.
The single crochets.
No, the middle. Your single crochets increase with one stitch every single row. Did we lose Yalia now?
She froze.
It was so high a grade, it just froze.
She's totally off now.
She's back.
This is such an interesting pattern. I'm telling you, it's like, it really challenges you. So that's why I'm following like a donkey the pattern at this stage, because I'm still not fully
understanding it.
Yeah, like fully grasping it. It's really amazing. You do the increases on
Donkeys are not very bright. I think you could be a horse, Yelene.
Okay, I will be a horsey then. But it's such a great pattern.
Now you understand why I haven't started yet.
But Karen, we are here for you. I think I'm going to be so proud of this shawl, and I have a suspicion it's going to be one of my favorites in my cupboard. I honestly,
we're glad the yarn forced you.
Yes,
because the yarn knew that we would need your wisdom. I don't your guidance.
I was sitting with these Luna pinks from, I think it was December last year.
It was before that.
So I got this original one from Kaylee, and then I bought these two to go with it, and then another two to maybe make the Hive knitting shawl, but I wasn't super sold on it.
Yeah, Big Fox,
yeah. So now I'm making socks with the Big Fox yarns, and these go into this.
It's amazing how yarn can just talk to you, and you just know that it wants to be something. I also experienced that where you just know it's destined to be this, nothing else. Yeah.
Well, I actually dyed this yarn to do a completely different Adrea Renee knits pattern. And then as it came out of the dye bath, I was like, nope, it doesn't want to be that. It wants to be a tennis shawl.
Yes. Yeah, the yarn talk to you. People think I'm crazy, but it is like that. I experience the same type of magic. So Ingrid is saying, Susanna says, sorry, hello, Karina. Apologies if I spelled your name incorrectly. You didn't. Susanna, you actually spelled it perfect. And then Ingrid is saying, where is my manners? Hello, Susanna and everyone. I haven't greeted yet. Been so busy listening. almost done with a knit along by Helen Stewart. When I'm done, I'll try my hand at the Stella Shawl again. Awesome. That would be wonderful. I want to know, Karen, what are you working on? Because I am absolutely certain you are working on something.
I tried to knit a shawl. So I was knitting and I'm busy with, I must maybe show you. It's a purple. I'm going to try with myself and to show you. If I can just manage.
Oh, there we go. Hello, Karen. Oh, there's Karen. She's accidentally gone. I think she struggled with her phone. Okay, she's going to come back. She is going to come back. I'm sure that she will join us again. It's interesting to know what people are working on. Susanna, what are you currently working on? All right, what do I need to do now?
I can also show you something else I'm working on. So I am knitting the Weekend Crew by Andrea Murray.
Oh, wow.
So let me flip this. So this is the back.
Oh,
it's worked inside out.
That is a beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful, Sylvia.
And then started on the front.
Oh, that's wonderful. Welcome back, Gordon. You accidentally pressed the wrong button, I think.
Yeah, totally, you know, technology.
Please show us.
I don't know how to switch it for you, but anyway. I don't know if you can see. I must maybe go to the light. I'm here in my living room, so it's a bit dark here. I don't know how to switch the camera. Sorry, man.
Is there an option where you can switch to the front? If you look on the phone.
There you got it.
Yay. Oh, it's pretty.
Yes.
Nice colors.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
What yarn are you using?
I'm using cotton. I can take it out quickly and show you. Sorry, you see my whole living room here.
You have a lovely living room.
Yes.
It's 50-50. Yes. And then also using these Kishmet 50-50, these ones.
I didn't know that 50-50 has those different shades, because normally it's like solid colors.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, Cora.
Yeah. I popped into the shop and then I saw it and then I decided, okay, I'm going to mix the two colors.
Oh, wow. Is it a triangular shawl or what is the shape of the shawl? Oh, wow. Okay.
Triangular shawl, yeah.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
I'm still busy trying to knit that other one of yours. Merino. So I first practice on this one, then I will take up that merino one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you will become so good. You will enjoy it. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, thanks for showing us, Karen. And Sylvia, your weekend is beautiful. I love the color of that sweater.
Yeah, it's a nice tweed yarn.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's from our local mill.
Because you will be able to use it with your wardrobe in so many ways.
That's really right. Nice. Yeah, it's that neutral. So I want to get it finished so I can wear it because it's cold.
Yeah, no, for sure. Susanna says, I've got a few projects on the hook, but I'm making a daffodil flower for my mom at her request, laugh out loud. And I did recently start the on a hill faraway throw using different cables in crochet. Oh, wow. So, but then, Susanna, you should not struggle because cables in crochet, just help me if I'm wrong, it's mostly
front posts, back
posts. So it's something that you will be able to grasp very easily, especially with doing cables in crochet. Absolutely. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I'm enjoying this pattern so far. I must just get the rows, the full row repeats properly in my head, and then I'm going to be sorted out. Wait, I think I made a mistake here. No, I didn't. Okay, good. I also am busy with a cable slip over or pull over pattern for a knitting pattern, but it's not with me and I'm not going to walk out and get it. But yes, that's been also a humbling experience for me, knitting on that cable to pull over. I've made so many mistakes and I'm busy working with a mistake I made, and I have to work with my mistake to be able to get things right. So it's quite interesting. It's a lot of learning experiences, and Katie is also coming to say hello to everyone. Yeah, Yes, Getreide?
I got permission from Julme to make a close to the public video, so only if you have the link you can see the video, but permission granted.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, that is wonderful news. Susanna, you're going to be sorted out. Karen, no stress.
We can wait for the video.
Yes, so Getreide, you've got work to do. You had practice this morning. We want to see execution this afternoon.
Yeah.
That'll help a lot of people.
Yeah.
It will help a lot of people for sure. I'm so glad. I knew Julme will grant that. That is wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Julme. Susanna says, yes, I love the post, but I couldn't follow written patterns. I had to use a video tutorial. Maybe this shawl is my deep dive into really making a concerted effort to read patterns. And then she says, woohoo! Thank you, Julme and Getreide, for taking the time to make the video. So I think, Getreide, if you can work up until 8B, that will be so helpful for so many people.
Yeah.
And it will assist Susanna to be then maybe see the pattern and watch you, and then learn how to actually read a pattern.
Yeah.
It will be
compare
very helpful.
it. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Thank you
Awesome.
for doing that, Getreide. Awesome.
Anytime.
Alrighty. So yeah, that is so excited. I'm excited about our 7 o'clock live tonight as well. The second kickoff party, as we call it. Although some of us have toddlers already. Toddler shawls. And because I think most of the South African people will also be on that time slot tonight. And we will have probably further along shawls tonight as well. I'll see how far I get with all the things I have to do.
More progress.
Yeah, more progress, definitely. Yeah, for sure. I'm really excited. I'm not allowed to crochet now. Katie is demanding my attention at this current stage. Right, Katie? No. What yarn are you using for that blanket, Sylvia?
It's just 100% acrylic.
All right.
It's just a 4-season.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Spots over. Yeah.
You love the autumn colors.
Yeah. See, my daughter's colors. So whenever I make something for her, I make that. When I made the Taylor Swift top for her,
yes,
it was also in those colors, beautiful. The crochet top.
So, what do you think about the new Taylor Swift album? Are you a fan?
I'm not a fan. No. I do not listen to Taylor Swift, but because my daughter went to the concert, she showed me. I had to watch with her the 2-hour concert that's on whatever on TV.
Plus, yeah.
Yes. So we went through that, and then last weekend she showed me her favorite. I enjoyed it. It was nice. Yeah, no, but it's not like I listen to Taylor Swift.
Oh, really? No, I'm a big fan. So
yeah.
But I think it's her best work yet. That's my.
I like the new album a lot.
I think it's the best work so far. That's really a brilliantly written album. Susanna says, yes, Yaline, I'm feeling so much more excited now. I'm hoping to make the second party and also to listen and watch. Oh, you're so very welcome. Yeah. You can watch, you can participate, you can join the Zoom, whichever is going to make you feel great. Yeah. I have a cat here lying on her side on the table. I'm not allowed to touch things on my table. She's demanding my full attention.
You have to have a break now.
Yeah, it's like she plonks down on the table and I'm not allowed to touch anything. She just wants to be getting a lot of love and attention.
What did you think of the dog?
So Pepper was really amazing in acknowledging Charlotte and getting used to her very quickly. So they get along very well. Katie is a little bit more possessive, I think, and she was like more jealous of Charlotte. And in the beginning, she would like sprint past Charlotte, like scared of Charlotte. Now it's like where they are sniffing each other's butt and things like that. Okay. So it's much better, but she's still not like happy about the situation. Yeah, she's like, I wanted to be the only queen in this house, and now I have to share it with Charlotte. Charlotte is demanding her space as well. So, and she's much bigger. So poor Katie has to share the bed with Charlotte on our bed. Can you believe it? I never thought I would have a dog on my bed. But the reality is we are having a dog on the bed. I never thought I'll be able to do it, but we're doing it. And then Katie is sleeping on that side of the bed. Charlotte is in between me and my husband, and Pepper is sleeping on top of me. But then what is so amazing about Charlotte is the moment I put off the nightstand light, she immediately jumps off the bed and she sleeps on her dog bed for the rest of the night. So she's only there for cuddles when we're awake. And when the light goes off, she jumps off and she's on her dog bed. It's amazing the discipline she's got. And yeah, she's such an amazing dog. I am loving her, really. We're really enjoying her. Oh, and she loves car rides. It's her favorite thing. When you cannot walk to the front of the house and pick up a key, because then it's anticipated that we're going to drive and then she's going to go with us. And then the sight of her droopy eyes when she realizes she's not going to drive with us, it is heartbreaking.
No one's going.
Yeah. Susanna says, the only song I like by Taylor Swift was a Phil Collins cover of Can't Stop Loving You. It's on YouTube. She's in the studio. Her voice was so beautiful for it. Yes, she's got a beautiful voice. I agree. Oh, wow, Susanna. All right. I think we're coming to the end of our Zoom session. Is there any other questions from our YouTube watchers? You're so very welcome to ask any questions. I think we've done really well for this hour. We've discussed tips. We've discussed color choices for color A and B. Which one would you rather use as A? Which one would you use as B?
I'm more confident now.
Oh, that's amazing, Sylvia. You're going to start when, you said?
I'll wait for the video.
No stress, Getrida. There's like a lot of expectations there. Hashtag. Getrida is also saying, I'm waiting for the video. But I think it will be very helpful. Absolutely. So if you're watching this, maybe after we have now concluded the live session, and you watch this afterwards, and you want to form part of this Stella Shawl, you are still so very welcome to join us. We have a WhatsApp group, and we have a discount code on the group for the Stella Shawl pattern that was given to us by the designer, Julme Conradie. So thank you very much, Julme. So, and then the link that Getrida will provide to us for the video will also be available on our group. So that'll be the perfect space where you will get encouragement, assistance in terms of the questions that you might have, and support, and where we daily will check in and see how we're doing with our shawls, and then also knowing when we will have these Zoom lives so that you can participate and feel supported, and so that you can show off your beautiful progress on your shawl. So that is where you would love to be. I'm telling you, we've got amazing people on the group. So yes, then please send me a direct message either on Instagram or on my Facebook Messenger, and so that I can provide you with a link so that you can join the WhatsApp group as well. All right, I don't think there's any other comments. Let's start. Where is Getreida? Getreida, I think she started recording a video.
The video.
She went to drop her domestic worker off.
Oh, all right. Oh, shame now.
Yeah.
We can see now. I was thinking she already started recording.
I'll make sure she does.
Pressure.
She's got work to do today. No public holiday workers' day here in South Africa for Getreida.
It's workers' day for Getreida.
She needs to work. She needs to pop out that video. But yeah.
I'll tell her you say bye.
Okay, thanks. AJ?
Yeah.
You can start by saying goodbye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, everyone. Excited to keep going.
Great. Your baby shawl will be beautiful. It will be a toddler suit.
It will be.
Sylvia?
Bye, everyone. It's always a pleasure to be part of your group and make a beautiful item at the end.
Yeah,
I'm excited for this.
Thanks, Sylvia. I'm excited to see your progress once you started. Karen?
Thanks, everyone. Yeah, and it's nice chatting in this morning and get some tips and ideas. And yeah, it really helps a lot. And I'm looking forward to that video. And then I'm definitely going to start with my shawl. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, thanks, Karen. Thank you all for joining. So the panelists, thank you so much for tuning in on Zoom. I really appreciate it. It was lovely having you. And thank you so much for all the tips and the tricks that you've shared and your ideas and your colors and whatever the case might be. And then I want to also thank all the people that watched with us during the live, that interacted, Susanna and Ingrid and Karina and who else? There were so many people. And yeah, Ingrid says, thank you, Yaline, and everyone here. Happy hooking, looking forward to that tutorial. We are so excited that there will be a tutorial available. And thank you for your time. If you watch this afterwards, I hope that you've enjoyed this hour with us. And then we will have another live tonight at 1900 hours SAST time, South African time. Susanna is also saying, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. And we will also have another live on Saturday. But I will confirm that on our group, and you will see the scheduled post here on YouTube as well. Have a super day, everyone. Happy hooking.